Hello, COMM 375. My name is Kenneth Hoberg, and for my YouTube tutorial presentation today, I'm going to do one of my favorite things I like to do is fishing. And over the spring break break semester there, I was out fishing in Cape Coral, Florida. We're on the water probably almost every day. I was fishing with some friends. I caught some beautiful fish, some snook, some sea bass, and basically had a really good time of my life. And I thought, the best way I could do a YouTube tutorial today is how to properly set up a proper fish liner for you in the ocean. I use this method. I made this exact same thing I'm about to show you today. I don't know how many times I lost so many of my liners in the water, from big fish, from small fish, to just fishing in water in general. And I've learned this trick through YouTube myself, and I thought it was some of them were a little hard in demonstrating to learn out the video, so I figured this would be a good example for me to show you guys how to make the best, proper, easy beginner way to make a fish liner when you're learning to fish by yourselves. So I really only use basically just some key normal ingredients that you need to make this perfect fish liner. First, you need probably just some pliers, a knife or scissors, or anything you have just to cut the fish liner here. And to start off with all this, and then you have your fishing rod, of course. To start off all this, you probably need to cut at least 4 feet of fish liner. So I'm just going to eyeball it here. I know on the camera might be hard to see, but it's easy to follow around too once you're learning how to do this yourself. So I'm going to cut the wire just off my fishing rod about 4 feet here. Okay, and for the fishing material to make this liner, so I got my about 4 feet liner here. This is pretty decently long. First thing you need is your barrel swiveler. Swivel, sorry. So this is used so your fishing line does not get tangled up or caught when you're casting or reeling in or anything. This is really key for open water too, because how many times currents would take my rod or bait and they would just go down deep, and this swivel would basically help me recover, get my fishing line back. So you start off using these little guys, and you go to where you just cut off your end of your fish line here. So this is where I end the fishing off, and I use basically the same knot for every single thing I'm going to show you guys here. It's really simple and easy. First, you put the fishing line through the string here, and you just do 8 couple circles with your line, just like this. It's the most common fishing knot you could ever make. It's easy to YouTube and follow along too. Then you basically, after you did a couple of wires, sometimes people like to spin it with whatever you're attaching on. Then you just tie a knot. Then you're ready to go. Nice and tough there. You can cut this off. I usually just cut it off at the end. So the next thing you do is you get your big long wire that you just cut off, and you attach it to this swivel. So I'm going to do this for a second. This method really works good for fishing in the ocean too, because I find it, after a while you can buy these pre-made liners. After a while it gets kind of expensive, and this is a lot cheaper way to make your own at home. And especially when you're on the boat, like often as I were, that you are going to run out of material and you're going to have to start making stuff on your own. Alright, so there we go. I got my wire here. It's attached to my fishing rod. I'm going to cut these off here once I'm done showing this video. But now, after using my 4 feet line, this is how you start your fishing rod. So the second thing that is important here are these little glass beads. Now these are really crucial because in deep water during the day, because these look like little fish eggs, and fish are attached to magnifying colors and bright shiny things in the water. So I usually put a couple of these on first. Now this again too, you could buy pre-made one of these too. That it ends up being kind of expensive, so I like to make my own too. Here we go here. The key trick of this too is to make sure that you're keeping it near the end, so it's a lot easier when you tie your knots at the end. Now, the next thing I like to add too is probably the most key thing that you need to make it go deep water is a couple of weights. So here I got a couple of these duck weights here, and that's what you use the pliers for. You have to open the duck weight here first. So there we go, got one open. And so the beads here, this is near the swivel. I like to add the beads right in the middle of this 4 foot liner. So I'm going to put the little beads on here. So you get a top, probably about like halfway. Then you're going to pinch these off right here. There we go. Now I'll do another one real quick. So I use about, depends how deep of water or what kind of area you're fishing in. I was deep fishing. I had massive one of these, but this is just a little, I don't know, pond fishing rod. So I'm only going to put a couple lightweight because you usually end up getting fish that like to sit on the bottom. And I did that a lot in Florida. I got a lot of catfish, and catfish are quite poisonous in the cave coral area. And so I had to change my line a lot because I was keep getting catfish, and that's no fun at all. So here's the rod at the end. I got the 2 beads. I got my spinner up top. The weight's here at the bottom. Now you're probably thinking, when am I going to put the fishing hook on? Well, my personal thing is, this has helped me a lot, is these metal liners. I caught a lot of big fish with these guys. It helps a lot. It adds more weight to the end, and when you're tugging on fishing like this is really tough for a fish to break off. And most people don't realize that they could just attach their fishing hook wire on it. I think this would be tough enough to catch a big old fish in open water. But this key liner here really helped me out in deep sea fishing. So this end here, there's 2 ends of these. One is just like the little swivel, it's a little small circle, and the other one is kind of over the area where you want to put your hook on, and that's this guy right here. So I'm going to attach this part to our completed weighted and fish egg liner here. So I'm just going to do the same knot and hook as I did as the top ones. So you have the liner here, then you wrap it around a couple times. Some people say like 5 or 6. I really don't see any difference. I usually do it just like 3 or 4-ish. There, that's so easy. There, that's their knot here. So now you basically have all this done here. That's some good depth here. Now it's the fishing line, and this is where you're going to attach your hook. Now this guy here might be a little different, but most of them are just little clamp-ons, little clips you take off. Oh, yep. You got it on right here too. Perfect. So now you got your empty wire here, and you got your little fish hook. Now you're going to attach the fish hook to the end here, and you are ready to go. There we go. Perfect. There you go, everyone. That is this is a perfect fish line, perfect liner that I caught all my fish over spring break, and this is what you can do if you're tired of making these pre-made ones or anything. This works out really good. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope my video will help you out. This is a really great way, easy way for beginning fishing, and I find this is the best method to catch fish. So thank you.